I wanted to do this quick video on QR codes to talk about them because they don't seem to be used widely enough yet, but they are a great tool that can be used to save costs, to improve engagement with your marketing materials, and really effective generally. We use them ourselves and we use them with lots of our clients. So for those of you who aren't sure what QR codes are, they're like a barcode, and they're square shape generally, and when scanned with a camera phone, so you just open up your camera on your phone and just hold it up to the QR code, and it will then take you through wherever that QR code's been set up. So that could be a website, it could be open up a contact, creating a contact to add to your phone book. It could be opening up a text message to send a message to somebody. There's various things you can do with QR codes, but it saves people time because it saves your customers, users, prospects having to type in web addresses or add the contact details manually to their phone book. If they can just whip out their phone, open the camera, hold it up, scan it, and the job's done, it's far quicker, and then you're likely to see more people engaging with it. And a great way is you can also track how many times somebody has scanned the QR code as well. So again, the reporting on it is available as well. We use a specific tool that's free and it's online, and it enables you to be able to change the destination, the destination dynamically. So if you want to send them to one website today, and you get it printed on a leaflet, and then decide tomorrow actually you want to change where you're sending it, you don't need to reprint your leaflets. You can just change the URL in the online system, and by changing it there, it will send the people, when the printed ones are ready, to that new destination. So it's really effective and can save costs if you want to print loads of leaflets and say scan this for our latest events, and then it can take them through to the latest event, and you just update the system every time you have a new event. So I'm going to show you the system that we use now. It's called the QR code generator, so it's the-QR code-generator.com. When you come in here, if you go to URL, this will be where you can put in your website. So you can put this in here, and you can see at the moment this is saying static QR code. That means if I save and download this, it will only work for this specific URL. But if you see here, if you convert the code to a dynamic QR code, here we go, dynamic QR code. This means that when I save this now, and I put the digital web QR and save this now, if I open it up, here's my QR code. So if somebody holds their camera up to this, it's now going to take them through to our homepage on our website. But if I now, as it's a dynamic one, as I convert it to dynamic, if I now change it to the service page and save, I don't need to download it again. This existing one I've got here, if scanned, will now go here, and then I can change it again. I can change it as many times as I want, but because it's a dynamic QR code, when this one scans, if this is printed on leaflets, it will take them to wherever I decide to change this to, and I can come in at any point and update this. But QR codes aren't just used for websites. You can put in a contact details here, and what it will do when scanned, it will create the contact for the user. All they need to do is save it, saves them typing in all your information. So again, great to be used on business cards, because if you want somebody to quickly be able to add all your information to their phone, that's a great way of doing it. Again, it could just be a phone number, or it could be a text message, and it could be with a default message you want people to scan. Maybe great for like entering a competition, for example, because you can put the information you want it there to go in the message and the number, and they scan it and it's automatically generated. So again, very simple tool, but if you do any printed materials, QR codes are a great way of being able to kind of keep your materials evergreen, because you can update the destination of things even after the printing has been done, which is obviously not something you could do if you actually put a URL to a page on there, unless you actually change the content of that URL. So hopefully you found that useful. If you haven't used QR codes, get onto the website, the QR code generator.com, and have a play around. All your QR codes do save, so you can see them all here, and you'll be able to see how many people scan them, for example, and you can see how effective the campaigns are being. But it's a great tool, completely free to use, and something we highly recommend.